Yes, welcome back to the channel. And before we begin this entry, I want to ask, have you subscribed to the channel? And if not, please subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Give a thumbs up, share. Little goes a long way with the algorithm. And with that, let's begin reacting to this song. It is day 5 now with this freaking thing. All day 4 I have lost counts. And now I'm taking medication for my lips because when I get cold, I know this is because I've been stressed out. I know that. I mean, this is very unattractive, so you can skip this if you want to. But when I'm gonna say that's been a part of being an Eurovision influencer, something that you're sharing day-to-day life. That when I get cold in this way, I get a blizzard all over my lips for some reason. That is so weird. I know I have been getting it for years. Not often, but once every few months, and it gets cold and so no one can kiss me at this moment. I feel so unattractive. Anyway, let's begin with Serbia's national selection. I don't know, do you want me to react to all the qualification acts here? Because you can tell me. But the obvious one we shall react to is, of course, Zejna with Yugoslavia. And I had a back and forth conversation yesterday with a fan of Eurovision, and we were debating about the dress and what their whole circus lay performance of Zejna. And I know I comment and say that to make that look right, this has to look perfect, because otherwise it's gonna look missing or sloppy. You need to do it very Cirque du Soleil ballet thing to make it look very, very okay. But if you want me to dive into the rest of the acts, you let me know. I will begin with Zejna, and to see if my voice if I still have a voice. Anyway, let's see Zejna. There she is, and she's holding something. Why do I feel like waking up with a cold makes me more cranky? But the way I talk, the way I sound, the way I feel. Anyway, I have all the right to be cranky. Anyway, let's see Zejna.
Samo kreni sad, vidi sjaj.
Is it just me? This was a very Loreen intro with tattoo. Pretty much. And before the people in the comment section comes to me, yes, I know that everyone is copying from everyone. Nothing new is done in Eurovision. Everyone copies from everyone from somewhere. But that was just the first thing in my mind. I was like, that is a very Loreen intro.
Dodir tvoj ugasit će mrak. Spremna sam, nebo daj nam znak. Lagano sve je u redu, pomalo srce u ledu. Otopi usnama vreli da svane nadu mi daj. Jugoslavija, smo ti i ja. Molitva i nebo, zlato su i srebro, nada sam ti poslednja.
I mean, those of us who have watched Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock from the early 2000s, we all remember that thing. Then when they are dressed as the Statue of Liberty of the US, be like walking in, it feels like she's in a beauty pageant in that movie now. Walking in, that her state represent that thing, the stone in her hand. I get that vibe. Okay, girl. the harness. I guess that they are doing that with the camera because we cannot see the fact that two stage operator is beside her and hooking her up on the harness. A little bit obvious.
Things that money can destroy: manners, morals, trust, integrity, lives, family, countries, unite. Don't destroy your night. Don't destroy your night. Don't destroy your night. Don't destroy your night. Money flying at balls. Don't destroy your night. Don't destroy your night.
I mean, I'm gonna give her all the credits that the credit where credits is due, because singing in a harness while almost upside down, I'm gonna give her credit. I mean, I'm gonna say, girl, that takes guts to do that. But the thing is that I'm gonna say the only thing I'm like, what is this supposed to represent with this whole entry? Because I think that when we saw the Yugoslavia for the first time in that black dress, in that very, very dark music video, when they were the first representing song, I think we got the vibe. And I think we're gonna say, if you compare this staging to music video, I'm gonna compare it to Jerry Hiles' music video with Katarkatus. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. That was she did a very similar floating in the air and everything, but then it was a more, I don't know. I'm gonna say the hardest thing is not my problem. For me, it is the whoever works the lighting, the backgrounds and everything. I was like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't jive. It doesn't connect with me. I'm gonna say, I thought it was gonna be worse with the whole floating in the air and the kicking the leg in the air and kicking the leg. But for me, it was not the problem. For me, it was the fact that I didn't like the camera shots. I didn't like how they did the camera shot rhythm of her, and the lighting. The lighting was a little bit messy. I want more subtle, dark feeling when she's floating in the air to make it like, yeah, that's my feeling about this. And no offense, but I think you said that you didn't like her voice. I thought her voice was fine, but for me, it was the overall package for me that didn't make any sense. And yeah, I think that is what I'm taking it from this, that the overall feeling about her performance didn't make any sense to me at all. The song is great, and she's the front runner to win, but I'm gonna say, don't do this in Eurovision. No, I'm gonna say, Zejna, I love you, girl. Scrap this performance if you win Serbia's national selection. Scrap this. Start all over again for Vienna. That is how I feel about this. Anywho, the finals is this weekend. We shall see.
Yes, if you don't want to miss out any of my latest videos about the up-and-coming Eurovision 2026 season, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the comment section. Bye.